What is going on, guys? Don't forget, this is Lube, and I am Lube. I wanted to show off two pickups that I made recently from Stockx, two shoes that I was kind of monitoring the price, hoping that, it would come down and just sort of gauge how it would how the price direction would go, a couple weeks after the release. And after I saw that it wasn't really going down, and the hype was still staying there, and more colorways were getting released, that typically means the older pairs are going to go up in value. Happened with pairs like the Sakkai's. So I decided to just go ahead, bite the bullet, and pick them up. The retail was relatively low, so didn't really mind biting it too much. And actually, these Stockx pickups come at a great time. If you guys notice the news from Stockx, where they're actually increasing the buyer fee to 3%. I'll talk about that a little bit after I go into the shoes. If you want to sort of think what I think the effects of that are going to be. This is the first pair. So, clearly, the Nike Dunk in the Kentucky colorway. So I know I love dunks, but this in particular is the regular Dunk, not the skate Dunk. Has does not have the puffy tongue. It's not stuffed tongue. It does still have, I believe it still has the air unit in the heel. But really nice shoe. Goes with a lot of things. And I do like Kentucky, but I also love the colorway. It sort of goes with a lot of things. It's gonna just make your outfit, sort of pop, add that little pop of color without making it too crazy, which is what I like to go for in shoes. So I got these. These are so I'll show you the size tag. This is a size 9, and if you can see the retail price there, it's actually in Australian dollars. So whoever sold these to Stockx got them from Australia. And that's crazy that 140 Australian dollars is 100 US dollars. So the retail on these was low. So I picked them up for $232, and that's about like the average that I would pay for any shoe that I really wanted. And I didn't have any shoes. I didn't have any shoes pick up this year. So shout out to Donnie Trump. Picked these up on his dime. Now that our Trump bucks are in. And I hadn't purchased any shoes this year yet, honestly. So pick up those, as well as I sold off a couple pairs. I sold off some really old SBs, and I sold off a pair of the Yeezy Azels. So that pretty much brought me back whole. And to go right along with that, the Nike SB Dunk Kentucky. Same exact model. My mom thought I was wildin'. Comes with this trash. Never put this on. Never put that on anything. Comes with the card as well. This one. Nothing. No good literature there. So the Kentucky pair, I was actually very impressed with the quality on this leather. Like, this leather is better than a lot of recent Air Jordan 1 releases. So highly recommend. Although here I have a little bit of glue coming up, but not too bad. Overall great quality for the retail price, so paying resale wasn't too bad. And even though from Stockx, there's a small line here. You can tell it looks like somebody, either the box was too small or something, that the box cutter got it along the top. But maybe I'll try those on, but maybe I'll also bring them back. I'll put them on the table as I just talk about the seller fees quickly. So let me know which ones, guys, is your favorite. So these I picked up for, I didn't say how much, these are $237 I picked these up for. I think they've both gone up about $10 since the time that these have come in. Let me know which ones you guys are your favorite down below. But the 3% seller fee is really going to have some negative effects. That's because it's that fee, because like the buyer is still going to charge, they're falling everywhere, because that buyer is still going to charge their same price. So they're still going to factor that in. Because like when I bought these, like with fees, because now there's tax. Because I'm in PA, I don't pay tax on shoes, so I still got that online tax. So and the buyer pays the shipping. So after all that, these were upwards of 250 in some nickels in there as well. So that 3% is going to still be pushed onto the seller, because they're going to be having to sell their items for the same net price to the buyer. The buyer will still be paying the same net price, so that margin is really going to get taken out of the buyer. So we'll have to see. It probably won't be fully absorbed by the sellers, but it's definitely going to have more of an impact on the seller, even though it's disguised as a buyer fee. He's like, oh, you're like, oh, sellers, you get free shipping, all this and this. I mean, really, the only real reason that I use Stockx is because like it's so convenient. The app has a great catalog, makes it real easy to buy and sell. And they offer like, hey, we have free shipping and authentication, which is obviously, I got another bone to pick with them about that. I sent them a Jordan 1. I sent them the really old Supreme Jordan collab T-shirt with the tag on it and everything. And this, since they were printed on Jordan, they didn't come in a bag. So there was like, I don't know, like a small like fuzz. I never wore this shirt, and they are saying it got declined for verification due to manufacturer defects. I mean, it's an old shirt that has just been in storage. Like, how else do you think I have a DS Jordan Supreme shirt? Like, and so they're like, oh, and like, because you've been a great seller, we're going to not charge you a fee, but just charge you the return shipping of $13.50. Like, that's not how much it would cost to ship this to me. So yeah, a little interesting. I know if it was like a more expensive, it was an expensive piece, like $300 sale that I lost out on. There is some glue coming off these, I guess. But yeah, even a worse case, a couple years ago, I sold an undercover collab tee, and that got rejected, and they even took it out of the bag. It was in the Supreme bag, and like the plastic bag, not like the shopping bag, and they still sent that back. So Stockx is getting a little sus. I honestly, I only use it so I don't have to talk to real people and have them send me lowball offers. I can just post it, and then it either gets sold or it doesn't. But guys, don't sleep on eBay if you have like or even Goat. I do like Goat. I've never used it. I've just checked the platform for prices and things like that. But you can buy and sell used pairs on there too, and they also do the authentication. If that's something you look for, it's typically a little bit more expensive. But now who knows? And then Stockx has the shady business practices. So to me, it looks like they're going public because this is going to generate some more revenue streams for them, because I don't know what other items they could possibly sell on there. They got Funkos on there now, baseball cards, and like they've got pretty much most things I can think of that people collect, but I'm sure there's more. But so we'll see. So Stockx sucks. But they got 2 pickups though. Oh, I forgot I can't flip around the camera. I was going to show you my outfit. But you'll never see that. Alright guys, stay safe out there.